Welcome everybody, it's Mystery MTG Damien. We are here for another Chromatic Cube draft. That's right, our record is terrible in this format, so let's remedy that. Give me a Sublime Epiphany one time. Close. Well, there's Field of the Dead, probably the best card in the pack. We've done the Field of the Dead thing a few times. It's good, but it's very consistent. It's consistent and it's powerful, but there are decks that go over the top of the Field deck. There's Circuit Mender if you're trying to do the blinking thing. There's obviously a bunch of ramp. There's Heliquin's Invitational card. Lolth is good, but Field just goes in every single deck, right? I mean, even if you're 3 colors, you can still usually get Field going, just playing a bunch of duels and some off-color, Scrylands and whatever. So I think I'm just going to start with Field of the Dead here. Field keeps you open, exactly, Urza. Vraska Heliquid, nice. The Black Planeswalker is pretty good. Yes, yeah. Lolth, we played a lot of Lolth in Standard, and it is very, very good. But this is Cube, so Lolth is just average in Cube. Just, 7 out of 10. Still good, but not crazy. Not one of the best cards in the Cube or anything, right? Vraska's solid too. Vraska does work, but I'm gonna wheel it. I know I will. So let's start with Field here. And now what do we have? Niv Mizzet we did play in our last draft, I think Chromatic Cube draft number 3, and it was powerful, but god, this card's hard to cast. I mean, that mana cost is ridiculous. Llanowar Elves is really good ramp. I like green ramp. And then there's some white stuff. Again, there's a blue-white blink card. These are the payoffs. I don't want to take the payoffs first. I want to take the enablers. You know what I mean? Jaxus, no, I haven't. Jaxus is probably very good too. Niv is good. Thank you, sir. I will. Niv is good, but this early, it just forces us into blue-red, basically. Like, heavy blue-red. Otherwise, you're just not casting that. I like Llanowar Elves, because there's so many things that are so powerful in this format. Whoever gets to do it first wins, usually, or gets so far ahead that it's hard for the other person to come back. Llanowar Elves just enables all the other crazy broken stuff, because it's just, 1 mana ramp is insane. Okay, so what do we have here? There's a Time Walk. Mindstone, again, very, very good ramp. 2 mana ramp is awesome. And sack, it gets the sack later to draw you a card. It's always good. In every cube, it's just always a good card. There's Time Walk, though. The Time Walks are the most broken things in the cube, because there's many ways to copy this spell, or, I don't even know. There's Rutha, there's, I don't know if Galvanic is in a iteration. There's Dualcaster Mage, and even just 1 turn. Taking an extra turn is ridiculous. Again, you ramp into something like this, untap, and just have a ton of mana in play, or you have an Oracle of Moldiah with Field of the Dead, and you just get to, play, 3 or 4 lands over 2 turns. You just suddenly make an army out of nowhere. I think I'm going to take the Time Walk, but we haven't seen it. Well, it's only pick 3, I guess. All these green cards are fine. I would take Mindstone if the Temporal Sundering wasn't here, but let's take the higher ceiling card here. Sanctuary Warden. Again, just seeing a lot of blink targets, but not a lot of, if I'd seen Teleportation Circle, I would have snapped it off maybe. Or, I don't even know. What else blinks? Maybe Thassa, something like that. But, there's a lot of these cards going around, but I don't like taking these first. So I could take Dreamroot Cascade. It's on color. It's a dual land. It's, works with Field. I could take another ramp card in Palladium Mirror. Or I could take Voracious Greatshark, I think is good. And I know we've cut it from a couple of our decks before, but I think it's very good. Again, people are doing huge things. The only issue is it's a little slow. But if you can ramp up to 5 and just, leave up mana. What does this guy even do? The top card. So a random card on top of their library. I think I'm just going to take the dual land. It's on color. It helps with Field. I think it's pretty straightforward there. Ooh, Tireless Provisioner is very good. This guy, if you've never seen this guy do his thing, or girl. Is it a girl? A girl. She is incredible. She crushes any decks that are trying to play a fair game. You just play this, and I mean, if you have any ramp whatsoever, this is interesting too, but we can get more ramp. I think I'm going to go Provisioner here. This guy just ends up just making a ton of treasure. Usually you're just making treasure with this. And and then ramping hard. Any fetch land, just making 2 treasures, crazy. It's like Lotus Cobra almost, like 1 mana more, but capable woman. Oh yeah, yeah, she's awesome. Any scout, you know, is going to be capable. Man or woman, if your job is to be a scout in the military, like even in the army and stuff, like that has got to be one of the toughest jobs. You're going first into enemy territory. Wow, there's Meteor Golem. Kinnan's very powerful too. I mean, it's good with Llanowar Elves, obviously, but Thriving Grove is an on-color duel. I think I'm going to try Meteor Golem here. It's just such a good catch-all, and then you can abuse it with blinking, or with, you know, bouncing it back to your hand, or copying it with clone effects, or on and on and on. I think I'm going to go Meteor here. Yeah. I like this land as well. The dual land would be great here. I don't know, maybe is dual land better than Meteor? It's the best job. You get to explore? Well, yeah. You could be a soldier and die every episode. Yeah. I mean, it's probably, I don't know if it's probably more dangerous than being on the front line. I mean, the scouts, they are the ones who, you know, run into traps first, and trouble and danger, and they're literally behind enemy lines a lot of times, and so stressful. I think being a scout would be one of the hardest, not the worst. Like, there's people who are very good at it and could probably just, you know, they know the lay of the land so well, they can move relatively freely behind enemy lines or whatever. But fetid pools or overgrown tomb here? It's actually close. I think I'm going to take the pools. Shressa. Okay. Gray Merch. We're not going to be mono black here, so I'm just going to take the land. Diagraph Rebirth. Atris is powerful. Anything that lets you draw cards in a cube is usually very, very good. So if there's ever like Ponder, Preordain, any kind of those kind of cards, they go way up in power. The more powerful the surrounding cast is. So in Vintage Cube, Ponder and Preordain are excellent first, second pickable cards, right? I mean, usually you have something better, but that's only because Vintage Cube's so nuts. But Ponder and Preordain are good enough to pick very early. So any card draw, this is like card draw, Fact or Fiction kind of card, right? Mini Foff. And we have some, you know, black already. We could be Sultai here. This is powerful too, but very expensive. There's a black-green duel. Here's a blink card. Maybe, like, we did see a lot of blink cards go around. If so Jaxus as well is another one that, you know, Heliquin was mentioning as powerful, but I think this needs to be part of a bigger strategy here, right? I mean, if you've got some crazy powerful creatures, then yeah, copying the creatures is pretty sick. I mean, copying anything is good because you get to draw the card, but Circuit Mender, another blink card, but I think the land is good here. Again, we want to have a nice density of lands for field. That also lets us stay open for Golos or whatever else, you know, some 5-color nonsense if we can find it. Kami War or something. Here it's just 2 off-color duels. This Captain Siste is too slow. Not good enough. Could take some random white cards here, but I'm going to try and not branch out into as many colors as possible early. Taking a black one because we might play black. Oh, wow! Mind Stone with 5 cards left in the pack. Wow. This card's... I was going to first pick this if it wasn't... Or not first pick. I was going to take this instead of... what did we take? Karn's Temporal Sundering. Wow, that was... I don't know what people are doing. Black-blue duel. Sultai, kind of open here. I guess I'll take Jin Gitaxis, but the reason I didn't pick Jin up... oh, Lorehold, okay. I didn't pick Jin up the first time we saw him go around is because these kind of big, expensive, bomby cards are so common in this cube. They're just not... You can get as many as you want, usually. Selvala. Power greater than each other creature's power. The ramp is pretty powerful on a card like this. Any combination of colors, and, you know, automatically it taps for 2 because it's a 2 power creature, and then if you have anything bigger than 2, it just ramps like an insane amount. There's Muldrotha. And I am Sultai here, kind of. I guess I'm not green per se, but Muldrotha is powerful. Depends on the right, yeah. Yeah, that's true. And it depends what era we're talking. Like modern day scouts versus a medieval scout. Yeah, right. They drones, yeah. I'm talking, yeah, mostly in the past, but they still use. No, no, no. They need people on the ground. Okay, hold on. Before I keep blabbing about this, I could take Mythos, Scattered Groves. I'm just gonna take the blue duel here. Again, it's good with the field and lets us really be flexible with our mana. Kenrith, Held Respite, Deputy. There's Cultivate and Harrow. Jeez. Huh. Cultivate does help. Ramping into big stuff here and splashing. Beanstalk also very good. Is Beanstalk better than Cultivate? It might be. I'm going to take Beanstalk. There's a Thassa. So again, the Blink deck... I don't know if anybody's in that deck, but we saw a lot of good cards for the Blink deck go around early. I'm going to go with Beanstalk here. Harrow? Is Harrow better? You think so? Then Beanstalk? But Beanstalk turns into a huge dude after. Oh, I know. Yeah, it comes in on tap, but you're not usually using the mana that turn. Like, oftentimes I'm casting this on my opponent's end step or something. Harrow's good, but I'm not gonna be double spelling usually off a Harrow. I think it's better to honestly have the big dude at the end. Okay, we're not doing the tokens thing. There's Caryatid. I could take Deluge. Oh, Mirror Hall Mimic. This thing's ridiculous. You saw me take this in one of our other drafts, and it was always very, very good. The clone half is great, but then when it dies, it's like it has flashback, but the flashback is even more powerful than the normal card. Way more powerful. You put this aura on one of their creatures, and you get to start making copies of their best creature every turn, and the only way they can stop it is by killing their own best creature. That's ridiculous. Plus, you get the, the front half of just straight clone any creature. I'm definitely going to take that, I think, here. Fable is very, very powerful in this for the same reason the elves and the Mind Stones and all the ramp is powerful. It does it all. It ramps, it finds you the action you're going to ramp into, and then it turns into Kiki, which clones the action and breaks the game wide open, right? Tristani, Ephemerate. Kogla's pretty powerful. Baron, we're not doing the blinking thing. Could do Kogla here. Elf Scout, Elf... Human? Ooh, blinking this guy. Because remember, he can return other humans, or a human, to its owner's hand that we control to give it indestructible. Even if we don't care about the indestructible, just bouncing our useful humans. We only have the one, but he has an ETB. I could see Kogla being good here. I don't usually take these big fatties this early, but I don't know. There's not much else. 3-mana ramp. You mentioned Phyrexian Arena. Yeah, it is powerful, but again, I'm trying to stay green-blue base. And I don't want to take a double black card that wants to be played early. I just probably won't be able to play it early, right? A lot of times. Maze Mind's powerful. Leer. Yawgmoth. I've got Kogla, Jin-Gitaxias, Atris. And that's it. 3 legendaries, and many of them are expensive. I don't think that's going to be great. Could take Otawara. Leer's not doing a ton for us. Maze Mind's pretty insane. Maybe I should just take Maze Mind. Let's just do that. When in doubt, eat your bread. Basker, I got your music up and running. The reason I don't have it enabled right now is because we're doing... wow, Blade Splicer, Cavalier. I think the blue-white Blink deck is wide open. Damn it. Is it too late to start taking Blinky Blink stuff? Probably. I should just take Karn here, I think. I don't know. Glasspool, Jetmir's Garden is not amazing. Volo. Wants me to play a lot of creatures. It's pretty powerful. So whenever you play a creature with a type other than the types you already have in play and in the graveyard, it gets copied. So Atris being human won't copy because this guy's a human. I'll just take Glasspool, I guess. It's a land for field. There's Teferi. Obscura Polymorphist. I don't know if I like. Interceptor. Is this even good? I don't know. I don't think Teferi's that good, actually. I don't want to start dipping into white here. Jeez. But drones are nice, yep. Sure, but we're talking about scouting here, not... Yeah. But, Instant or sorcery? We're not really heavy on the instants and... Oh, we literally have 0 instants. Come on, get out of here. Should I just take a land? Green... Yeah, green, dual land here. Deathcap Glade. Yeah, look at this. All the blink. I saw the signs. I could have just ditched, I don't know, green? Damn. Yeah, so it kind of sucks. We picked up on that a little bit too late. Ooh, Memory Deluge is solid. But, none of these are gonna matter, right? I could have maybe tried to move in a little sooner. I don't know. Oh, Odawara? Nice. Sure. Bad Time Walk? Probably not gonna play that one, but... Pelucranos? Celestis? Skittering Surveyor? This guy's okay, right? He's like Thragtusk almost. Yeah, for those kind of large things, but I mean, when they're scouting, like scouts will go and track people, right? Like when they were trying to find Osama bin Laden, satellites were not helping. Satellites did nothing. Same with drones. They needed a human intelligence, people on the ground talking to locals, figuring out, making alliances with people, trying to get information. Like, look at the CIA and stuff. There's a reason they still use spies, despite the fact that we have satellites and drones and all that. You need people on the ground to get actual verifiable intel. I'm gonna take Pelucranos. I switched at the last second there. Triome. Shizuki. Baral's expertise is mediocre. Is it Cavalier? Cavalier's triple green. I mean, we already have Kogla. We know we're going to be heavy green. I think our lands are fine. We've got lots, and we'll get more probably in this pack. What should I take here? Kaito. Not amazing in our deck. Maybe I just take Cavalier. It does help get field going. I'm gonna try Cavalier here. Ren and 7, Ravenous Squirrel. Ooh, Thief is very powerful. What does this guy even do? Enters the battlefield with a shield counter. He's a 3/3 trample for 4. Look at the top card. Oh, okay, yeah, so... I can play a free spell maybe once. Bankbuster's good, but we already have Maze Mind. Off-color duels. I think I'm going to go with Thief of Sanity here. If we are going to touch black anyway. Thief is pretty powerful. Ooh, could take a few things here. Could take Meat Hook. Is that crazy? We don't have a lot of small early creatures. We're looking very much like a controlling deck here. A lot of top end, card draw, ramp. I could try Meat Hook. I just don't know how good Meat Hook is. I mean, aggro's not a crazy, represented archetype in this. Shigeki's also powerful. Hydra's just a big dork, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy about Hydra. I think I'm going to go Meat Hook. I know it is going to be hard to cast. Maybe, okay, I'll try Shigeki. Shigeki, let's see how good he is. This is another powerful card, but... yeah. Not a lot of ETBing going on. How good is Davriel? It's a double black card. I don't really want to play it, but... we have a lot of black fixing. And with a basic swamp, we've got, Beanstalk and... didn't we take another... oh yeah, we took Beanstalk over Harrow, right? Commence the endgame's another card draw. Mirari's Conjecture. I'm going to try Davriel here. I don't know, maybe Hard Evidence is the pick. Davriel for the lulz. Yeah, I've never even cast that card. Treasure Map, wow, Farewell. I like Mythos. And Mythos, we might be able to actually kick this more often than not. I mean, we've got a Temple of Malice. We've got things like Thriving Isle. I could even name Red in the moment. But Mythos, just a clone, is usually very good. Emergence Sequence is ramp? I don't know. Could see Emergence Sequence there as well. Alloy Mirror, Green-Black Duel, Woe Strider, Dream Eater. I think I'm going to take the fixing. I wouldn't be surprised if we wheeled that guy. Here's black, red, Resto Angel, God. Yep. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, the blue-white blink deck was just wide open. Kind of knew it would be, too. This guy's just bad. After pack 2, I was like, I think the deck's open. Sure enough. Sedgemoor's not doing a lot for us. We have 3 instants and sorceries. Sure. We'll take Sedgy. Triome. Could take one of these. I don't love this card. And we don't have a ton of... Well, I guess we have more cheap stuff now than we did, but playing a cheap spell on turn 5, like, what is that even accomplishing? This guy's just a 3-2 that makes a 2-3 that makes a 3-2. It's not exciting. Red-blue duel. Expansion explosion? No. I can't splash that, right? I guess I'll take reality chip. I don't think we're going to play that card, but red-green duel I will take. Alright, I guess we are going to be basically just a Field of the Dead deck with a bunch of good stuff. This deck has no synergy. This is just, we have a little bit of ramp, we have some powerful cards, that's it. We have almost no interaction either. No counter spells, no removal spells. That doesn't make me feel too great, but I mean, we've got a lot of powerful stuff. I guess Polukranos fights things. Teferi, I don't even think I'm going to play. And this is kind of like a land. Let's get the basics out of here, please, Wizards. You don't know what you're doing. You can't even make a card game. What do you know about lands? Okay, so this is a lot of lands. Holy crap. We have 14 land already in the deck. 14? Holy shit. So that means this is 22 cards. You're back in, T. Wow. We ended up with just enough playables? That's kind of insane. I could play Alchemist's Gambit, actually, as another Time Walk. Just, I would never cast it for double red, but I could always just cast it for blue-blue-red. We have enough red fixing, I think, that we could actually pull that off. Is that better than 14? So this is, yeah, 23? Is there anything that I could cut for that? Like, Gin of Wishes is really slow. Reality Chip. I'm playing a bunch of cards I don't really want to play. Yeah, so much triple green. Yeah, Cavalier and Kogla are big dorks. No sinning. My blink tech in the Discord. Nice. Oh, wow. Really, Urza. Sweet. You just put a forest in, yeah. This is 23. I don't know. Do I run it like this? Probably better than Gambit, right? Ugh, there's some mediocre nonsense in here. Yikes. This is a weird deck. I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. 15 creatures. It does not look amazing, but let's give it a shot here. So let's put in a basic island. I really can't wait for them to do what they said they were going to do and allow us to have favorite lands, so I don't have to go through a list of lands. Just it always brings up the ones I always use. Okay, so let's look at our mana here. We have, let's start with green. Green, the most important color. How many green sources do we have? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, not including elves, beanstalk. Including those, that's 11. 9. Wow. Wait a minute. 40 cards. Did I do the math wrong? Yeah, this is 17 lands? with just 2 basics. Oh boy. Are there basics that I shouldn't be playing in here? I guess this is 17 land and a flip land. So it's like I have... Okay, so let's look at blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like 11 green, 9 blue. How much black do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have, like, we need more blue than black, but we have similar, like, we have the same land count for both. Maybe I should axe this, well, no, but that's a blue source. Yeah. Doom. I could get rid of like Scattered Groves and put another blue source in. That brings green down to 10. 10 green sources. I think I'm gonna do it. So 10, 9, 9, basically. And we have random red. Like, this is just a forest that triggers Field of the Dead, right? Yeah, because we're not touching red. I thought there was something else we were doing with red. I think it was just when I was looking at the cards, there was something, but yeah, I'm not going to play Gambit. Oh, wow. Okay, well, the deck just kind of built itself because we don't have any more playables. This is it. Let's see if it's good enough. What do we call this? 5-color or 3-color field? Sultai Field? Sultai Field. All right. I will see you in round 1. Welcome, everybody. Here it is, round 1 of our 4th Chromatic Cube draft. We've got a Sultai Field of the Dead value pile here. No fancy synergies, no combos, just pumping out zombies out of our lands. And ramping. We've got a little bit of ramp, a little bit of, we have very little removal. That's the one thing we don't have a lot of, but... Okay, this is a great hand, I think. Well, we don't have green. We do not have green. I think I'm still keeping it, and I'm going to scry on turn 1 here. Am I, though? Yeah, I think I am. Because I really need to either find a forest or make sure I don't draw a green card. Oh, my God. Okay, I have to keep that on top. That's kind of crappy. We get to Mind Stone here. Start ramping. Next turn we'll have 3 mana, and we'll see what we rip off the top here. Opponent goes Temple Garden Pass. Here, let's get the sub-goal out of here. Opponent plays Sulfur Falls. Ooh, Beanstalk. Oh, but we don't have green. Right. Okay, so it's going to be Maze Mind, I guess. Pass to my opponent. I think I am going to use one of the counters on Maze Mind to scry on end step. We don't need to draw cards just yet. Really need to find a forest. Maybe I double scry. You can always remember with Maze Mind, you always should put a stop on their end step and on your upkeep because you can scry both times. If you do scry to the bottom on their end step, you can get another crack at it on your upkeep. Okay, there's the green, so let's keep that so we don't need the upkeep stop anymore. My turn. Alright, now we can Beanstalk into Shigeki if I get a green source. So let's do that. Beanstalk comes in untapped as well here. We can play our... Oh, what am I saying? I already played Deathglade, right? Okay, so let's go Shigeki. Pass. Shigeki's going to start finding us lands here. And I might not scry here, actually. Ooh, Adeline's annoying, but opponent has no other creatures, so Adeline's not doing much yet. Seed, what's up? Oh, you put a T there, but otherwise it would have been one of these, right? There you go, buddy. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Could mirror hall the Adeline, but I don't really care about Adeline. Let's just play our land. Can't Djinn of Wishes here. Kind of sad. Let's, I think we're going to draw a card here. Let's tap like this. Our mana is not cooperating this game, sadly. Atris. That was a good draw. So I could Shigeki here or Atris. I think it's got to be Atris, right? Let's Atris. Get to Fact or Fiction here. 3 cards. Opponent can put them into 2 piles. 1 face down, 1 face up. And then we choose which one we want to take. So it's obviously going to usually be 2 cards in one pile, 1 card in the other. And the question is, do you take the revealed card or the 2 unknowns oftentimes? Let's see how our opponent splits it. You never know. Could be 3 lands on the top or something. We're 1 land away from starting the Field of the Dead as well. Oh, Thief of Sanity gets revealed. This is close. What do you think? So there's a lot of this is why these kind of cards are so fun. There's a lot of mind games here. My opponent could be showing me the most powerful card, hoping that I get greedy and take the 2 other cards. Thief is good, but I wonder if they're showing me Thief because they can deal with the Thief. Like, if these are 2 lands in this pile, is that even bad for me? I play my land, I trigger Field, maybe I have double blue, I can Djinn, or I can just Beanstalk. What do you guys think here? Replenish? Are they baiting me to take 2 lands? Let's see. I'm gonna go with you. I think you might be right, but lands aren't even that bad. I'm just thinking, even if it's worst case scenario. Land, boom. Very nice, replenish. You got it. I think you're right, and oftentimes that's what they'll do, and that's what I mentioned. They'll show you the face-up card that's more powerful, hoping you're going to get greedy and take the 2 unknowns. But when you're in that situation, ask yourself, how bad is... even the worst thing would be 2 lands here. How bad would it have been to pick up 2 lands? Well, neither of them are blue here, so that sucks. If it was a blue land... well, we actually have double blue now with irrigated farmland, so that's not even a concern. But anyway, the point is, in this situation, it's not the worst because Field of the Dead means any land on the top is just going to mean zombie, zombie, zombie. My opponent's not doing a lot over there. Oh, they have bridge. Oops. Okay. So they're going to reveal until they hit a massive dork and then throw it on the battlefield. I could Meteor Golem that prismatic bridge. I think I just have to do that, right? So, Atris has Menace. Let's get in for 3 first. And then let's get rid of that bridge because... and this is why Meteor is just such a nice catch-all. It just gets any kind of permanent. Oftentimes, those kind of enchantments are annoying to deal with. Okay, so now we have Mimic. I can copy that Golem, and if this ever flips to the backside and we can disturb it onto Meteor Golem, that's going to be pretty good. So my opponent's looking at Meteor Golem, crying a river of salty tears. Let's see if we can get there. Adeline not doing anything this game, which is fantastic. Ooh, Ren and 7, another card that I don't think is that great in this cube. We saw it actually go around pretty late in pack 3 there. This Ren and 6 deserves to be banned in Modern. Let's just come out and say it. It should have been banned a long time ago. It's one of the biggest problems, and it enables decks like the 4-color deck and everything. But Ren and 7, its second cousin is much worse. Yeah, you can have your token, don't really care. I'm going to scry here, I think. I do want to draw cards, but I have Djinn in my hand. I've got a bunch of action. There's Cavalier, so that'll guarantee trigger Field. It's triple green, though, and I only have 2 green here, so I think I'm going to scry to the bottom. We also have other stuff we can play, like Mimic. So, we have 7 mana still. I can go Mimic Thief. That's a pretty good turn. I could activate Shigeki. This puts the land onto the battlefield tapped, though, so we can't... you know, we're going to spend 2 and not be able to... I think it's just Thief and Mimic here, right? So we start with Mimic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So Mimic, the Golem, kill the 6/6... and then we can go to combat. This guy has Menace. We can kill the Ren and 6. Ren and 7. And then we slam Thief. And now my opponent has to have... well, a Wrath would be pretty insane from them. But I'm not going to crack Maze Mind here. I'm going to actually draw the last card off it instead of scrying. So I don't know what... my opponent's been trying to set up some crazy stuff here. I don't know if this is the reason they're playing 5-color, but... They cycle Triumph. That's good news for us. Spending half their mana to redraw a land on their main phases means they probably have nothing to deal with our board here. Thief is going to start absolutely wrecking them. If they can't kill the Thief, yeah, so this is great. Toski, very mediocre. I mean, it's a good card, but it doesn't get through. You need a bunch. It needs a bunch of help. It needs other big fatties or something that gives trample or whatever. So let's start with Thief and Mirror Hall Mimic. Davriel. No, let's just swing first, because if Thief hits, I want to see what Thief finds. I mean, we get to ponder, basically, and take the best card out of the top 3 of our opponent's deck and maybe slam it here. That's got to be better. Davriel's okay. We will play this if we have no other options here, but even a land? Because Thief is gross, right? Oh, cast. Yeah, never mind. Thief can't put lands into play. I'm attacking with the Meteor Golem because it's a clone. It's a secret clone, and I'm sure they know what's up here. But if they double block Meteor Golem, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. So I don't think they're gonna do that. They are doing that. Wow. Okay. So here I could clone the Meteor Golem. Wow. Okay, there's Kinnan. Put a non-human creature card onto the battlefield. This guy gives something indestructible. And I have 7 mana. This is very powerful, right? It makes my Mind Stone tap for 2. And then I can just start activating this every single turn. Non-human. Yeah, I'm going to take Kinnan. Kinnan's busted. Okay, let's see if we can make a land drop here with Maze Mind, I think. Actually, hold on a second. So let's go Kinnan. Let's put Kinnan into play first. Then this taps for 2. Draw a card. Gain some life. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, there's the land. So let's go... Kinnan requires blue, blue-green. We have green-green. Let's make another green. Yeah. That triggers the field. Now I can either Mirror Hall. I could activate Shigeki. Okay, you know what? I'm going to Davriel here, and I'm going to plus, because Toski has to attack. This says whenever my opponent attacks me, they have to sacrifice an attacking creature. So my opponent's going to have to just suicide attack Toski into my board. They can attack with Adeline as well, but yeah, that was a pretty sick turn. We're going to untap with Kinnan, and Kinnan's going to start flipping in Jin-Gitaxis and Gitaxis, and I don't even know. What is the plural of Jin-Gitaxis when you have more than one? Agent of Rafine. Not a big fan of this card. This is way too random. The top card of their library might as well be just a random card in their deck, and then you get to cast it? Like, that is not good enough for 2 mana. So Toski attacking me, he gets sacrificed. Wait, what? Until your next turn, whenever an opponent attacks you or plays against you, they discard a card. Oh, sorry, he discarded Obnix. Right, I thought they can't avoid it. Okay, good. Now we just chump. Chump here, and sure, chump there. Nothing my opponent can really do here. None of their creatures have any abilities here. Oh, and there's a Time Walk. Good lord. Should we do the Davriel thing? Alright, fine. I think plussing is better here. But let's minus Davriel. Let's see what happens here. Draw 3 cards. Return a random creature card with the highest mana value on cards in your graveyard to the battlefield. Or emblem creatures get +2/+0. My opponent's at 15. +2/+0 is pretty good, actually. He's got a 2/2 first strike on defense. No, we don't need that, right? So choose one of these. Random creature card with the highest converted mana cost. Mirror Hall Mimic already has. So this is just going to be draw 3. I mean, when is it ever not draw 3? Let's lose 6 life. Yeah. Bam. That actually is pretty disgusting. Trigger the field. Let's go to combat, and let's swing with Thief. And Mirror Hall is in the yard now, right? Man, I wish I would have done the Mirror Hall thing sooner. Attack with Oracle. No, because he's got the 2/2 first strike, right? All right, let's just swing with Thief here. See what they have on top. Kaya, Pelukrinos. I think it's probably just Pelukrinos, right? Or Kaya. Kaya's very good too. Too many choices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I'm so close to casting Karns plus Mirror Hall. Maybe I just Kaya Mirror Hall here, let my opponent untap. They have Pelukrinos in the yard. They have 8 cards in the yard. This is exile 6 other cards, and they can do it. It's kind of annoying, actually. God, this is rough. Should I take the turn here or not? 5, 6. Oh, I want to clone and then take another turn, you know? Maybe, let's just go Kaya here. And we can exile this. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play a Jin, I guess. Okay. Pass. Too many things. I couldn't even activate Kinnan there. And Shigeki's just been sitting here doing nothing all game. Let's see what my opponent has. They can obviously bring back Pelukrinos from the yard. They can't Pelukrinos and fight unless they top deck an untapped land here. They could Pelukrinos and activate Agent of Rafine. Any plans to draft Double Masters? I'd love to, but isn't it... Yeah, it's only on Magic Online, so probably not. I would try it, but... Ugh, I hate Magic Online. I end up misclicking half the time, because I just don't play... It's been so many years since I really play it. Every time I do a Vintage Cube, I install it every Christmas when Holiday Cube comes around, and I'll play a few matches, and inevitably... just want to rip the client off my computer and stomp on it and piss all over it. I hate it. So I just now... I drafted Commander Legends on Saturday for the first time. That was actually... Oops. That was very sweet. I was going to say, okay, there's Paluk. And they activated the Rafine. So they got a duplicate of one of the creatures... Oh, sorry, the top card of my library. Sure, we can block that. Okay. So, this is going to be +1 on... Doesn't really matter, does it? Thief. We're definitely taking another turn here, so... I want to find a land... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's minus Davriel, maybe? Actually, target opponent gets -3/-3. Let's just kill his guy. Perpetually gets -3/-3. That kills Davriel, though, right? Well, -2. Let's see what we've got. Return 2 random creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Return random... we had that. 1 black less to cast. Oh, that's actually good. That'll let us do it. Perfect. Sack 2 permanents. Oof, that's pretty bad. Damn. Okay, I guess I'm sacking 2 permanents here. Let's sack zombie. Okay. Spells cost me 1 less to cast. Yeah, so this is 5 mana. Perfect. Boom. Target player, me, thank you. I'll bounce Paluk. And Mirror Hall on Meteor Golem, and that should be GG. Alright, let's swing. And then we're going to take another turn. Meteor Golem's going to trigger, make a copy of Meteor Golem. This is over. GG. My opponent's tapped out with nothing in play, so that's actually a GG. In paper, yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. Commander draft are great. So no, 60 card decks. You have a. It's so weird. We had 20 card packs. My opponent should just scoop. They're letting me look at more cards in their deck here. Sure. 20 card packs, and you take 2 cards from each pack. It's very cool. But okay, let's just get this over with. And then you end up, yeah, you build a 60 card deck, and then you play commander games. So we had 2 pods of 4, and then the finals was a pod of 3, I believe. Somebody had to go. But one of our games, we didn't actually, what was supposed to be a pod of 3, we didn't actually get to the final. Sorry, let's go to the next game here. There's nothing to sideboard. We don't have any other playables, so just running it back. The first game of Commander took so long that we didn't actually get to play the finals. On the good side, I won the draft, and my deck, I had a blue-white Blink deck with a couple of good rares. The 5 mana, there's a 5 mana 0/8. It's like 4 old people sitting around a table. I think it's 4 0/2 creatures jammed together. So it's a 0/8 that says whenever anybody plays their second spell in a turn, you draw a card and do something else. I can't remember what the other thing is. You draw a card. Oh, and do something. I can't remember. Anyway, that guy, and then this other... My actual commander was this 4 mana 2/3 that enters the battlefield, scry 2, gain 2, and whenever you cast your second spell, it blinks something. So I was just double spelling. I had a bunch of cheap spells. I kept blinking that commander and blinking other stuff, and just like... I crushed the table. It was awesome. Some people were doing some pretty broken stuff, though, actually. It was kind of fun. I think the only reason I ended up winning is because early in the game... Okay, I'm going to keep this with green mana. Shigeki into Tireless Provisioner is going to be very good. Early in the game, I was mana screwed. Oh, okay, there's a Tri-land. Yeah, that works. And they could have killed me. One guy had this red general. It was a 5/4... for 4, 5/4 for 4, and at the end of each combat, you got an additional combat phase, plus he gives all your other creatures first strike until end of turn. So on the first combat phase, all of your creatures get first strike, then there's another untap combat phase, they all untap, and do it again. So because he's a general, and he has 5 power, that guy could kill you. Like, I had no blockers early in the game, that guy could have killed me with commander damage very, very quickly. And I think the only reason I was able to come back and win is because they were, it's Commander and politics. This is why I'm not a big fan of Commander. It's not the gameplay, it's not the decks, it's the politics. I mean, nobody in Magic. It's great when I don't have to worry about if my opponent's gonna say bad sportsmanship for killing them. Like, we're trying to play a game here where there has to be a winner. Somebody's gonna win. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's a little bit tricky, but. I want to activate Shigeki, but I want to get the Provisioner into play first. I wonder if they have a trick here. They had no plays on turn 3? Yeah, let's go Provisioner pass. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill one of my guys, I'm positive. Otherwise, they would have played something on their turn here. They're probably just holding up removal. Mythos of Netheroi, show me. Is it just activate? Okay, but you didn't do anything with your mana? Okay. Oh, great. Okay, never mind. If I get to untap with Provisioner and Shigeki in play, Shigeki puts a land on the battlefield, makes a treasure, my opponent missing their land drops here. Let's... Oof. Let's play blue. Make a treasure. And now we're just ramping hard here. I think I might just slam Cavalier. I don't know. There's too many things I could do here. Shigeki for 2, gets a land, puts it on the battlefield, and then I have 4 mana still, right? So let's activate Shigeki. Let's get a land. Fetid Pools? Sure. That triggers. Mill Jin, Mill Beanstalk? Sure. We're almost at Field of the Dead mana here. Let's make another treasure. And then I'm going to Karn, I think. Yeah. Let's Karn. +1. Good to Fairy as well, but... Yeah. We're going to make a bunch of treasure, and then Karn's going to start minusing and pumping out like 3/3s and 4/4s in. So opponent's deciding whether to give us Polukranos or Maze Mind Tome. Next turn, I guess, yeah, with Cavalier. If I go field into Cavalier, I should be able to trigger the field immediately. Hey, Duocat, what's up, buddy? It's multiplayer, Urza. Yeah, so you do the draft, you take 2 cards out of every pack. Usually your first picks are like your generals, because after that, the commander rules apply, right? So, you have to, oh, they gave us Maze Mind. Okay, so Polukranos in exile. So you have to play, you have to build a 60-card deck, and you have to play, the colors in your deck can only be the colors of your commander. So, you have to draft accordingly. So it's pretty important that you pick a commander early so you can figure out what you're doing. Okay, let me see here. 1, 2, oh, we don't have triple green. I will have triple green off the treasure, though, right? So, yeah. Play a land first, Field of the Dead. Make a treasure. Let's Cavalier. And this land comes in untapped, so I should still be able to play Maze Mind here. Let's see what happens. Look at the top 5. 22 cards left in our deck. Okay, let's get Death Cap Glade. Yeah. Can actually play Shigeki here. Make another treasure, make a zombie. Yep. Maybe it's Maze Mind, actually. Let's go Maze Mind, because it's an artifact as well. We're going to make a Karnstruct here. And get ready to plow. Next turn we'll be doing some attacking, I believe. And let's pass to my opponent. Kogla's going to be good. Punching something in the face, probably Mikaeus. So next turn we play a land, make a zombie, make another artifact. Karnstruct's a 4/4. We swing with Cavalier Karnstruct. Put Polukranos in our hand, play Polukranos, fight something, maybe pre-combat. Or I could just slam Kogla and fight something. That also works. Lots of things we can do here. So let's see what our opponent does. Team I attempt to join reject me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, well, okay, don't take that too badly. I mean, there could be many reasons for that. Trust me, as somebody who's been rejected many, many times as part of my job. Okay, so I don't even get to see the card. They exiled the top card face down, and now they get a copy of it, whatever it is. I could have scryed. I should have scryed in response. Shit. That would have been funny. Just make sure they, like, leave a land on top or something. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Duo, but yeah, Duo's a big Eternal player. He's very, very good at Eternal and knows his ish. Playing multiplayer, I know, Urza. Yeah, I have the same issue with that. With multiplayer Magic. It's just, ooh, Mythos is pretty gross. Could Mythos the Cavalier? I'm gonna keep Mythos on top. Sure. Scry 1. Lots of triggers. Make a treasure. Yeah, you see Tireless Provisioner, the Elf Scout. We were talking about those scouts, and Hydroth was saying this lady looks like a very capable scout. And I was like, yeah, wait till you see this thing in action. It's pretty damn good. It's been allowing us to ramp very hard this game. Our opponent also just, mana screwed, so I can't really, I don't know. If they were interacting with me more, maybe this wouldn't have happened, but they were stuck on 3 lands, and then they found the 4th. Now they're stuck on 4. There's Reality Chip. How many more cards are in my deck? 15. I don't think I need this. I have Maze in play. I have Karn. I have so many ways to draw cards. I just don't even need that stuff. Let's make another Karnstruct, I think. Now our Karnstruct's a 5/5. I could have got Polukranos there as well, but we can Kogla here. I'm going to do that. Punch face. He can activate in response. That's fine. Can't get big enough to kill Kogla here. And then we're going to smash. Yep. Kill him. Okay, let's swing. It's a lot of damage. Opponent's at 3. Could play Shigeki. I think I'm just going to chill on Shigeki and draw a card with Maze Mind on end step. Opponent's very, very dead. I don't think... Well, they need a Wrath of some sort here. I don't even know what it could be for 5 mana in this cube. Crux of Fate. Crux of Fate would be good. I don't have any humans to bounce, so Kogla would bite the dust. Yeah, you can keep taking cards from my deck, dude. Testing team, yeah. He was trying to switch to a different team, yeah. Good game. Good game. Alright, I will see you in round 2. Welcome back, everybody. It is round 2 here. We are 1-0 in this best of 3 Chromatic Cube draft. Let's see if we can run it up. English Urza said, if we go 3-0, we beat the cube. I'm going to beat this cube. I'm going to retire this cube. This is a bad hand. Davriel doesn't do anything. I mean, it's a 4-mana bad removal spell. We have no idea what could come off the top of his spell book. Is that what you want to call it? And Reality Chip is just a 0-4 wall. Should I mulligan this? Like, we're not doing anything in the early turns. I'm gonna keep. Let's see. Let's see. I want to play Chip. I can't play anything on turn 2, actually. So let's just play... Ooh, that's close, actually. I guess I'll play this named Green. I don't want to scry yet. I like saving the scry, especially if I only have 1 in my hand, until I know what I need here. We don't know if we need more lands or more action. Let's just hold off on the scry land. All of our lands come in tapped except this one, so probably going to go field next turn. We'll see. Hey, Cirrus, what's up? Happy 4th of July, that's right. Happy 4th to all my American friends. I hope things move in the right direction in your country. Right now, it's pretty dark days for a lot of people I know down there. There's a lot of my friends in the States who aren't very happy about things, but remember, your nation, the world, everybody, we're still growing. We're still evolving. These are growing pains. This is, I know it feels like you're going backwards, but this is what it takes to show people, hey, this thing worked. We were going in the right direction. Now we're not going in the right direction. We need to course correct, and hopefully you're able to do that. Okay, let's temple now. I don't want any more lands, please. Not yet. Oh, Tawara. Yeah, I don't want another land here. I need action. Next turn, I'm going to go tapped land, Reality Chip, and then next turn 4, we can Davriel. My opponent's doing a little bit of ramping. Looks like they're white-green, which is great. That's a very not scary color combination. Okay, Chromatic Lantern. They trade 1 mana for another. Fine with that. Fetid Pools. Let's just get this going. Put the field into play here. Next turn, we've got Death Cap into Davriel. But anyway, so thank you guys for popping in, and happy 4th. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Today is the actual 4th of July, so hopefully remember a few things. I love fireworks. I love going to fireworks shows, but if you live in a place where it's extremely dry, I know a lot of places right now in the States are very hot. They haven't had rain in a long time. Do not shoot fireworks. Every year, I read stories and you see news articles and stuff from different areas where huge fires start because people do the fireworks thing, and it's... you know, just think. Use your brains, people. I love celebrating as much as the next person, but there's lots of ways to celebrate. You don't have to risk starting a massive forest fire or something. I live in BC now in Canada, and forest fires are a problem. They're a thing. Okay, Davriel time. Let's see what happens here. Opponent might counter this. They've got blue mana now because of Chromatic Lantern, but they haven't shown us any blue. Oh, there's a blue spell. Sure. Wow, I'm actually surprised they did that, to be honest. That's fine. Why is this Atris on the top? Oh, Reality Chip. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I thought it had to be attached to do something. Yeah, right. I can still look at the top when this is in play. Okay, well, we're going to slam Cavalier here, and then we can Kogla if we find an untapped land. I could slam Atris, actually, and play a tap land. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's Atris here. Yeah, there's a temple on top. And my opponent... Yeah, let's go for Atris Tapland here, because my opponent maybe doesn't realize that we know one of these cards. So let's see how they put this pile. If they put the pile with the temple on the bottom, we know one of the face-down cards is the temple. It's going to kind of ruin their plan here. Maybe this doesn't even resolve. Let's see. But if Atris resolves, we already know one of the cards that's in this pile. Should be pretty interesting. And then we're going to tap land. Next turn, we can slam Cavalier. Wow, they counter again. Okay. Getting all the counters out of their hand. Glad I'm leading with stuff like that and not the big boom booms that are going to end the game. So next turn, we've got Cavalier. Cavalier finds us the 7th land for Field of the Dead. 6th land is going to be Forest. Ugin. Ugin's a problem. Are they going to kill my reality chip? They plus. Okay. You got it. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to put that in the yard. So, oh man. Okay, so I could play Forest Kogla here. But then he just minuses Ugin, kills Kogla. What a... I don't know what to do. I really want the Time Walk. Yeah. Ugin's going to either exile Cavalier and we're not going to get value off it, or exile... Oh, it's Destroy. Oh, it's not exile, actually. Okay, my bad. I thought it was exile. It's the... Yeah. Every other Ugin does the exiling thing. Okay, let's go Cavalier then, because sucks that we're going to lose our Time Walk, but I won't be able to use the Time Walk anyway. Okay... Beanstalk. Let's just play another land here, make a zombie, and then equip. Oh, I need blue. Okay. Pass. Okay, so that sucks. We milled like a bunch of excellent cards, but when Cavalier dies, we're going to get one of these back. So I could get the Time Walk back. He pluses. Wow, interesting. Okay. Gonna just chump with those guys, it looks like. That's pretty good. That's solid. No ultimates on Ugin, so... Not anything that he can ramp into that's too scary. You keep forgetting I'm Canadian? Yeah. No, but it's okay. I still wish happy 4th of July to all my American friends. Yeah. Whatever your Independence Day is, I used to wish my Korean friends, you know, happy Lunar New Year and, you know, Independence Days and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I don't think you have to be from that country to... Oh, he kills my reality chip. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay. So they have their best card in their hand, whatever it is. Search for Escanta. Okay. No more action from my opponent. They've used Ugin, so now we get to start smacking face here. We get to Beanstalk and play another land, make 2 zombies. Or I could Kogla, punch one of his things. Let's see. See what happens. Let's scry first. See what's on top. Make a Zombo. Yeah, field is so good. The fact that it's just... Oh, yeah, wow. We have double blue. Yeah, that's staying on top. So I don't want to Beanstalk and shuffle that away, obviously. So let's just slam Kogla here. And this means we get to smack Ugin for 2. Yeah, let's kill one of these. I don't want to put a card in their hand, but I will. I should have probably killed the first one that they made, actually. Because obviously it wasn't very good if they... Alright, let's swing at Ugin. Alright, Jin should be very good. My opponent's just top deck mode here. They are going to flip this search... Not yet, 7 or more. Yeah, they won't be able to flip it this upkeep. Yep, obviously blocking there. Ugin taking 2. They get another card in their hand. Yep. Yeah, Ugin is very good. But Field is inexorable. Field is going to do some work here. I could have punched the goose as well there. I knew they had the option to make a food, but it's fine. Okay, so they mill a card. Escanta does not flip yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7, 8 mana, yeah. Okay. See what they do. Yeah, I know, Urza. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the States, but dark, dark days ahead. Yeah, things need to change. And it's crazy that, the problem with people who are progressive and progressive sides of, politics is there's so many different branches to being progressive. Whereas being fascist, being, taking away people's rights and privileges and everything and discriminating against people is very linear. It's very, everybody's on the same page when it comes to hate. You know what I mean? But when it comes to being progressive, everybody's got a different priority. And so it's very hard to unify and coalesce around anything. Let's take Time Walk, I think. Yeah. So... oh, it goes on top of my library. Oh, okay. Well, it goes on top of Jin there. Oops. If Kogla survives, then we get to cast Karns. This will be really bad if they kill Kogla, though. But we have Jin Gitaxis next, so if worse comes to worse, I don't know. Eventually, we'll be able to cast Time Walk, maybe. Let's see. They used Ugin, so they can't get Kogla off the board unless they spend a card on it. Okay. Sure. Okay. I don't think I'm just gonna slam Beanstalk, I think, here. Because I don't really want to shuffle this stuff away. We'll see. Okay. Swings. See if we can kill Ugin here. My opponent with one card, they can't crew. So that'll be the end of Ugin, I think. I could shuffle away the Jin Gitaxis, but I want to cast Jin Gitaxis so I can cast Karns, you know? So let's just make an 8-8 here. That is also something they're going to have to deal with. They know we have the Time Walk, but we still can't cast it. Next turn we've got Jin. Yep, you can make all the food you want. Azcanta is going to flip. That's scary. Azcanta is a powerful card. They're going to start digging hard for their Hornswoggle. For their power cards here. Hey, Kuroshi, what's up? Oh, it's all good. Yeah, it's great. I was showing ooh, Omnath off the top. So this one only triggers... Or I don't know what the difference is. I never played with Omnath. It was banned very quickly in Standard, and then Modern's a crap show. So, oof, that's pretty filthy. Okay. Opponent top decked very well here. There's Jin. Jinathy Grey Gitaxius the Third. Okay, swing for 8. He's probably just going to take it, right? Chump? My opponent should just take this. Hey, MTG, what's up? Beautiful home. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not my home. I wish I owned this place, but we're just renting. But it's so much better than our other place. Yeah, so Kuroshi, it's much better, yeah. It's her parents for a whole month. Oh... Wait, expect to see you more often. Yeah, dude, please come hang out with me every day. Oh, you lucky. God damn it. Opponent hits Nicol Bolas, of course, off the top. What a joke. It's, I don't know. I guess you call it a condo. It's, they're kind of like townhouses. Oh, and exile 2 cards. Okay. Don't think you can get any luckier than that, folks, but, what are you gonna do? Opponent needed it. They needed to get lucky, and they did. They drew Omnath into Prismatic Bridge, which hit Nicol Bolas. Pretty gross. Okay, this is pretty good, too, though. We get to punch Omnath in the face here. I guess he can crew the chair, or the caravan if I do that, though, right? Yeah. Counterspell, but no mana. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they only have 3 mana here. Paluk resolves. So now I could punch Omnath, but then he's just gonna crew. So if I punch the 2/3, yeah, let's punch the 2/3 here. He can't crew with the 2/3, so this actually removes a blocker, whereas punching the 4/4 does not remove a blocker. Let's swing at this clown. He's going to chump Beanstalk with Goose, probably, and then eat a 2-2, and Nicol takes 2. That's what I would do. All they have is a counterspell in hand, so no action on their side, but Prismatic Bridge in play means they're going to start pulling the best cards out of their deck. They only have 12 cards left? Wow. Okay. Yep, there's the blocks we expected. Nicol Bolas takes 2. Yeah. We've got 7 in the yard, so I could bring back Pelucranos if they kill it. They sack a food on end step. Okay. You got it. Hornet Queen. Wow. That's pretty lucky. They needed something to protect Nicol Bolas, and that was the perfect card. Made 5 blockers. Jesus. Nice draws. Opponent's just getting very lucky this game. Their deck doesn't even look that good, so I think in the next couple of games we should be able to take him out. I mean, they're playing Spot Removal, Hard Evidence, Hornswoggle. He's got some stinkers in here. Yep, Provisioner's good, but sure. All with Death Touch, yeah, I know. So I can't fight them or anything. Actually, I can. Yeah, what am I saying? Pelucranos not affected by Death Touch. Because you don't actually take the damage, you just remove the counter. So I can actually punch 2 of their dudes, but that's still not enough, right? So green, black, green, black, green, black. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna play another green here. Make another Zombo. So what do we do? Yeah, the Death Touchers are annoying. 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna punch. Well, I could punch here and then bring him back in one turn, right? Oh, they have Kindred, whatever it's called. They're gonna counter it. Never mind. I can't unearth Pelucranos this turn as long as they have 4 mana up. I don't think we're gonna beat the stupid bridge. We're not going to beat the bridge. Do I fight? I don't know. Yeah, Pelucranos does not die. I'm gonna pass. God, it's brutal. Yep. Azcanta's powerful, but they have 10 cards left. They should probably know most of them by now. Silumgar's Command, sure. Yeah, the counter spell is unfortunate in their hand because there's with the mana they have, there's no way they're gonna leave. They're not gonna leave the shields up, so to speak. So we're gonna have trouble. We're never gonna be able to unearth this, basically. I've got some hits though. We've got Meteor Golem still in our deck. Clone in our deck, which is very good, obviously. Sorry, let me catch up with you guys. We're making a YouTube video, so I'm not going to be focusing too much on chat. So hopefully, yeah, we see a lot of you, Kuroshi. I always enjoy when you're... So which one is which? Blue is target permanent to owner's hand. That's Beanstalk, and then -3/-3. So let's activate. Fight. Okay. Pelucranos in the yard. Prismatic Bridge. Misses. Ooh. I don't know how much action they have left. Nicol Bolas is enough to win the game. Maze Mind. Yep, they can take my Maze Mind. I'm fine with that. Minus 12 to activate, or to ultimate Nicol Bolas here. Yep, play my Maze Mine, I'm fine with that. Jeez, let's see if they can win the game. 8 cards in their library. Maze Mine's not doing a lot. Yep, make all the treasure, gain all the life you want. I think we're going to win this by decking them if possible. I don't know, maybe they have a midnight clock, something to refill their yard, or refill their deck from their graveyard, like shuffle it back up. Really? This is interesting. I think I'm going to double block Omnath, right? I mean, we're going to make more zombies. That's inevitable. They have a counterspell, they have Ascanta, but I don't know how much more action they have. I think they know all the... Oh, and there's Mirror Hall. I think they know all the cards in their deck. Okay, so let's do this first. Get another 2/2 here. They're going to counter this? That's fine too. Then I get to cast Polukranos. Nope. Get our last basic, trigger. And let's slam Beanstalk. They're going to counter this for sure. And then we're going to get to untap maybe Polukranos next turn. Wow, crazy game. We have to put some damage on Nicol Bolas here, but... Yep, there's a 10/10. He can do 7 damage to something if he wants. They're going to activate Ascanta. I don't know if they have anything left. Let's see. I'm sure they've seen at least the bottom 4 cards. I think they should know all 8 at this point, but... What do they have? Do they have any non-creature, non-land cards left to get? They could have scryed with Maze Mine first. But, okay. Looks like their only win condition is Nicol Bolas. I mean, Hornet Queen's powerful, but very slow. Ugin, kind of. Wow. Spell Swindle. Okay, they get another counter spell. Sure. Teferi. You got it. 6 cards left in their deck. Okay, this is close. It's a walk-up. Yeah. Oh, no. So, my apartment, it's a condo. So, it's townhouses. All these townhouses, there's 4 floors in each townhouse. Normally, a townhouse, you would have all the floors to yourself, and then your neighbor, they call them side-by-sides, where, or split level, or split housing. I don't remember. But, you know, normally you'd have 1 floor, 2 floor, or 3 floors next to each other. Each kind of strip would be yours. In this case, it's, you know, suites on the 3rd floor, 4th floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor. But that's it. It's 4 floors. We're on the 3rd floor, so there is an elevator that goes up. But yeah. Eat my beloved sardines. Oh, I love sardines, dude. How do you, barbecue? I barbecue mine. But hold on, let me think here. So I could Mirror Hall something. Can only copy creatures. I could try and slam. Whatever I slam here, they're going to counter, right? They can block my Beanstalk. Okay, so let's copy Beanstalk before we swing or do anything here. Let's see if they counter this. Sardines are, yeah, I know. Sardines are love-hate. You know, my dad hates them. The smell, the fishy smell. He'll eat some fish, but he's not a big fan of, like, the big, really stinky stuff like sardines. Is this Exile? Oh, it's Exile? God damn it. Yep. Until my next turn? Is that what that did? Phases out. Yeah. So if my opponent minuses Nicol Bolas here, we're not going to lose our clone. Blocking. What? Okay. They still have counter spells, so I'm not going to go for Polukranos here. Let's just slam land, make a 2/2. And pass the turn? This is going to be interesting. Scries with Maze Mine. Bottom. I presume they know all the cards in their deck, so if they don't have another way to finish me here... Yeah, you can gain all the life you want. But sardines are love-hate. I love them. My mom loves them. My dad does not like them. You know, like, some people, they smell. Because Portuguese style, my family's, you know, originally from Portugal. My parents emigrated to Canada. But they would cook sardines on a barbecue. Salt. Very simple. A little bit of olive oil, I think, maybe, and salt, and barbecue. That's it. But they're so oily. When you barbecue them, the oil drips into the barbecue. Oh, yeah. See, they completely whiff on Azcanta there. They have nothing left. And when you, the oil from the fish starts to burn and cook off the barbecue, it just reeks, right? The smell goes over the whole neighborhood. So we'd have our neighbor, like 3 houses down, he would always poke his head over the fence and be like, Isabel, are you barbecuing sardines? Oh my God, I haven't smelled sardines, because a lot of other people don't eat sardines, especially in Canada. It's you know, Winnipeg, where I'm from, right in the middle of the prairies, not a lot of great seafood, so... Ooh, he minuses to do 7 to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to try and kill me. This is weird. What a weird game. They have 5 cards left. Scry 1, sure. So they can minus to kill me. That's their play. I'm going to swing with all 3 creatures here. And they're going to trade for my 2 giants. And then I don't even know what I do after that. Scry to the bottom, sure. They're going to try and kill me with Nicol Bolas. Okay, so what do we do here? I could swing first. Because he needs to -4 this twice to kill me, right? And it has exactly 8 loyalty. So he trades. Man, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I'm wondering if I can crack this first. Or if I can't afford to here. Oh my God. What do I do? Okay, let's draw. Let's see what we find. Land's not amazing. Okay. Make a Zombo. Swing. Gonna block the 2 12/12s, I presume. Yeah. I think Field of the Dead is gonna do it for us here. Let's go for Paluk. We'll get the thing out of his hand. Let's exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Definitely want that out of there. Let's get rid of, yeah, Karn, sure. That leaves 6 cards still in our yard. So they can counter this, but we can even do it again here, I think. Next turn. We have 10 cards. They've got 5. They're going to go to 4. Yep. Is this a Seek? This is not a May. Okay, so they just whiff. They don't even have anything to get with this. Sure. Prismatic Bridge doesn't do anything. Deafening Clarion, Growth Spiral into the Royal. Wait, that's still in their deck? So, oh, they're deliberately missing, so they don't want to actually hit any... Oh, Scry to the top. I was going to say, it seems like they don't want to draw anything in their deck here, but I don't know. So Nicol Bolas can -4 here to do another 7 to us, putting us to 3. But that doesn't kill us. And then we get to kill Nicol Bolas. So they have to have something here to play to the board to stop my zombies. And we do have Pelucranos up. They've got Spell Swindle still, but yeah. It's going to be tough. They get a Shigeki off the top of my deck. Okay. Exile cards from the top. So they're trying to mill us out here? So I don't know. Yeah, plus is on the Nicol Bolas. Okay, this is, oh god, this is so tricky. They have 4 cards left. If I copy Shigeki, they probably have to counter this, right? Actually, I can't. What am I saying? I can't activate it. Okay, there's another Zombo. 7 cards in the yard. This exiles 6, which means I'm going to lose my Mirror Hall Mimic. Let's swing first. Attack Bolas. They block. Into the Royal. They scried to the top and drew it. So I presume it's a card that does something. Nope. Okay, more zombies. And should I go for the Mirror Hall here? I'm pretty sure whatever I cast this on, they're going to kill. But let's see. Oh, okay. Your turn. They can still bounce at any time, whatever. They go down to 3 cards. What a crazy game this is. And they're at less than 10 minutes now on their clock. We're still at 20 minutes. This is game 1. There's the Into the Royal that we saw. Growth Spiral. We know all the cards in their deck now. Yeah, is he? They're scrying again here. Managed to convince my wife to eat the red Argentinian shrimp. Oh wow. Open it, yeah. Does she eat the shrimp shells? Oh, from a can. Yeah, I've seen those. See, I've never even had those, Kuroshi. That's not my experience with sardines is purely barbecued, grilled sardines. But my wife, she'll eat the shells. She's South Korean, and in South Korea, where you'd get stir fries and bokkeumbap, it's called like seiu bokkeumbap, or seiu is shrimp. And the shrimps would have the tails on them, and sometimes they'd even have the shell. And you're expected to just crunch through it. You just crunch through the tails. You get like a seafood pizza, and the shrimp on the pizza will have it'll have the tails on it, and you just crunch right through it. And my whole life I've been removing the tails, and I was always like, what? Okay, they do 7 to me here. Can they kill me? It's pretty crazy. I have no idea what's in their hand. They have 3 other cards. They have Spell Swindle. We're going to get another zombie on our upkeep unless they kill this guy. Oh, okay. Recast, kill me? Sure. GG. Keep wasting your time. My opponent with less than 10 minutes here is probably going to have a tough time unless we lose this second game very quickly, but their deck is very slow, so should be okay here. No sideboard to speak of. Let's run it back. You remove the tail, yeah. So, and the head. Yeah, my wife, so in Korea, sometimes you go to a sushi place or something and they'll do the twigim, it's called in Korean. What is it called in Japanese? Tempura. Tempura. And the head and everything is on the shrimp. And you kind of like crack the head off and go and suck out the brain, suck out the insides. Crab too. The crab shell, like if you ever had a whole crab, the middle, you eat the claws and the legs and everything, but the middle part they'll cut around and you just remove the top of the head or the body of the crab, and it's all kind of like this mushy stuff. You put rice in there, mix it all up basically with the crab brains, and then eat it, like spoon it out and eat it. In Korea, a lot of people will eat crab like this, right? And for me, it was always weird. It was gross. Or soft-shelled crab. Ugh, like that's a very common dish there. Wow, brutal hand here. I mean, I've turned 1 Llanowar Elves, but I can't. I'm on the. They put me on the play? Wow. Okay. Oh wait, no. What am I saying? I lost. Derp. Yeah, of course. Got a mulligan this, I think. Sadly. Jeez, really? Okay, we've got green here, so let's keep this. We'll put a land on the bottom, of course, and see if we can make something happen here with Teferi. Teferi's pretty good. He will let us draw a lot of cards and hopefully find some action here. Opponent mulliganing as well. So, soft-shelled crab is another one that people love. My wife loves soft-shelled crab, and I'm always like, ugh, it's gross, though. And she's like, No, it's so good. You know, you put the whole half of it, like you'd use scissors. You cut this little crab in half. It's all sauteed in like soy sauce and stuff. You put the whole thing in your mouth and kind of like it's like eating sunflower seeds. You crunch through it and like you use your mouth to kind of separate the shell from the crab meat, and then you literally like on the table. There's like a napkin. You go and spit out all the crab shell onto the napkin, like in front of everybody. Okay, I do want to play a land here. I do have double black cards, right? So I'm going to play this. We have triple blue already. Let's make a Trej. And swing. You know, but my wife, I bug her. I say she's a savage. I'm like, you're a savage. She eats watermelon seeds. She'll eat stems, core. She'll eat the apple core. She's just like a garburator, a human garburator. It's incredible. Okay, let's play this guy, see if he resolves. They might counter this, that's fine. They showed us Supreme Will. With a spoon. Yeah, Hagen crabs. Yes, exactly, Hagen crabs. Okay, remember, Teferi can activate on their turn as well. We're pretty far from casting Kogla. I think I'm just going to dump that. Okay, pass. Yeah, Hagen crabs. So yeah, literally, it's like this, you eat the shells and everything, and it's kind of like dessert. A lot of Korean stuff is like this. I love this about Korean food. I think it stems from the times when Korea was a poor country, very low, you know, GDP. Everybody it was mostly rural agricultural stuff that, you know, that was their prime export. And in those days, you'd get like a chicken stir fry with the spicy sauce and all the blah. It's like a big communal dish. And then at the end, they put rice and some other stuff in the used dish, and you mix the rice. They turn the heat back on, and the rice kind of picks up all the sauce that's stuck to the pan still, and turns into this like new kind of stir fry as like your second course almost. It was awesome. Can't find a job? You're losing hope, MW? Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry, let me think. I play a land 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I Karns, and then I get to Jin. Maybe I don't care about Davriel, right? Let's toss Jin. Pretty sure we're gonna get countered here, but let's see. I'm sorry to hear that, man. MW, I'm in kind of the same boat. I'm starting my voice acting career basically all over again after, you know, thousands of hours of in-studio voice work that I've done. I now have to start again from the bottom and kind of work my way up or whatever. God damn it. Okay, let's toss this. Let's swing. I don't know what my opponent could have here. They could easily have a counter spell, right? So unless they tap mana to kill this guy, I'm not going to go for the Sundering. Not yet. Teferi is a ticking time bomb. They cannot let him get to 10. If I get to take 2 extra turns, that should also be good enough. So, oh, there it is. Beautiful. Are they going to bounce Teferi? Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay. Block. Sure. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. Start ticking up. Reality chip. I do want another green here. Maybe I toss the chip. Yeah, we don't need it. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that, MW. I've been out of work for a couple of years now after I moved in the middle of the pandemic, and kind of, you know, there was no work, and now everything's kind of starting up again, and I've got to get going. It's hurting me, man. It's stressing me. I find actually when I wake up in the morning, I'm lying there in bed and I'm like, what am I doing? Am I gonna just stream today? Like, I need to start, you know, doing this and that, and bills are piling up, and it's not good. Opponent's just sitting there. They must just have counter spells and stuff. Beanstalk's a great one. So let's toss the land this time. Down to 24 cards here. Let's go for Beanstalk first. Adventure mode. Get a forest. Shigeki. Yeah, they definitely have a counter they're sitting on. They can sit here all day if they want. They're down to less than 6 minutes left on their clock. Yeah, I think we're going to play this game nice and slow. Don't think I want another land. Your turn, opponent. Hey, Light, what's up? On Saturday, I got a borderless Kozilek. Nice. From a sealed event. Is that Double Master? No, is Double Masters out yet? I don't even know. I can never tell if stuff is out. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. That is sweet. Is it the etched foil? The one I've seen the spoilers. I don't know if Double Masters is out. I just did a Commander Legends draft. I pack one, pick one, open. It was a really fun format actually, but there's not a lot of money cards. I know a lot of people weren't happy with it because they saved all the big bombs, the big reprints for Double Masters, but it was Double Masters. Wow, it's out already. God, there's just so much crap coming out in Magic. I just can't keep up anymore. Not etched, just borderless. Okay, sweet. I opened a borderless Ancient Gold Dragon as well, but that's nothing compared to the Kozilek. That is sweet. Ooh, that is sick. As a control player, Damnation already an awesome card, and you get a foil borderless one? Oof. Jelly. I am jelly. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, Cavalier. I think we can dump the Mimic. So I can play Cavalier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also activate Shigeki. Let's slam Cavalier here. Let's see what my opponent does. They probably counter this. Oh, I can't activate Shigeki. Oops. Probably should have, Yep, that's fine. They can do some big goofy thing next turn. And we pass. Alright, I don't know. Maybe Nicol Bolas is good enough. If they tap all their mana, maybe we can Karns. We'll see. Teferi can't be killed by Nicol Bolas now. If they play a scary creature, we can phase it out. Eldrazi hater. I mean, the Eldrazi decks are some of the most hated decks. Like, you know, Eldrazi Tron in more modern and stuff is just loathed by many. You got 2, nice. And it was a pre-release. Okay, so it just came out. Damn, I didn't even know it was out already. Jeez. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So how are the decks? How was the gameplay? Did you do well in the draft? I mean, you got 2 Wraths. You got 2 Black Wraths. You probably did pretty good, right? Make it EDH deck? Yeah. Animar is a very powerful commander. That was the first precon I ever bought. In the first round of precon decks they ever made, way back in the day, Animar was one of them. And I remember that was when people were like, you should play EDH. It was called EDH back then. They just switched it to Commander when that set, or when those precons came out. And they were like, you should play, and buy one of these, you know, give it a shot. So I did, and Animar was busted. The protection white, protection black is so much better than it looks. People don't realize how good protection is, and why they don't usually print protection on things anymore. Having protection from 2 colors, 2 very, you know, well, just any color is powerful, having protection from anything. But having protection from 2 separate things is very good in EDH. And ruins whole swaths of different decks, like, that just can't interact with your general. But Animar is very powerful. Aether Vase is a nice one. Wow, you cleaned up. Nice, a lot of money cards. I don't even know what they're worth anymore. Animar and stuff like that, I'm not even sure what that card's worth. I know it's a good commander or whatever, but... Okay, they have 3 cards left, 3 mana. Let's teabag. I can phase this guy out. Or +1. +1 to 9, then +1 to 10. I'm almost at 10 here. If I can resolve Karn's Temporal Sunnery, we can take like 4 turns in a row here. Ooh. Let's toss that. Okay. Teef. Should I go for Karns here? See if we can find a land drop. Okay, now what do I do? Throw out the Thief? Oh, Thief is so good. Maybe throw out Jin? I mean, I can Karns into Jin, which is gross. I just don't think this is going to resolve. I take a turn. Let's bounce Ugin. Resolves? No. Surely they have a counter here. If I get to take this extra turn into fairies on 10 loyalty, they're not going to get another turn. They have less than 3 minutes on their clock. What's it going to be? Resolves? Good. GG's. That's going to be it. Can they kill... They got to do damage to Teferi here, I think. No attacks. I have 16 cards in my library, sadly. Shigeki not doing a ton here. So let's go... I could have just slammed Beanstalk there, actually. Play this. Take 2 extra turns. Yikes. Is that good? I think that's pretty good. Let's draw a card here. Could have activated Shigeki, but I only have a few cards left. Jin. Nice. No attacks. Should I Mirror Hall the Thief of Sanity? Tempting. I think we're going to hit with Thief first. Damage. Look at the top 3. I could take a land here. This only kills a creature? God, that's terrible. Oh, I can't play a land. Yeah, what am I saying? I can't cast... I've got to cast things off this guy. Let's Mirror Hall this. And I guess I could activate Shigeki, but I don't need to. It's just untap. Take our next turn. Make another Thief. Memory Deluge. Let's go to combat, hit with our thieves. Or our one thief, I guess. See what we can find here. They have less than 2 minutes left, so I think they're just going to lose the time. We're going to try and mill them out. Wow. Okay, well. It's unfortunate. Memory Deluge. I have 12 cards left. Maybe I just slam Beanstalk here. Let's go Beanstalk pass. You can clone it and fight something next turn. Up to 1 target creature you don't control, yeah. So we can Mythos, we have the red, so we can Beanstalk. Sorry, clone Beanstalk. They did have a counter? Oh, they just couldn't counter anything. Okay, they couldn't counter any of the other stuff I was playing. Interesting. They have 1 minute on the clock. Protection red-blue is much better. Yeah, or, well, I think protection black is probably the best. But if you have black and red covered, that takes care of, like, the vast majority. I would say, like, 75% of the removal spells that see play, right? I mean, that's why I can't think of anything that has pro red and black. That's ridiculous. There must be some white angel. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I have seen a card like that. I don't know. Somebody out there probably knows better than I, but... Gonna kill my thief here. That's fine. We've got another one. Okay. You got it. I can Mythos. Could Atris. Let's Atris first. Let's see if we can get a land here. 11 cards left in our deck. We're going to look at the top 3 here. Let's take this one. Llanowar Elves. Sure. Okay. See what we find on the top. Sure. Take a Siphon here. Play my elf. Pass the turn. Shigeki hasn't really done a ton in our deck in these matches. Like, not at all. End step will siphon them. This goes to their graveyard, then they can flash it back. Ooh, okay. 4 seconds. GG. Alright. Well, that was round 2. Play faster, people. I will see you in round 3. Welcome back, everybody. It is round number 3. We are 2-0 in this draft. Let's put the kibosh on it and send our opponent back to the bench, back to the drawing board. We're going to be riding the pine. Okay. This hand does nothing. We're on the draw. Maze Mind helps. It scries and finds us some action. Glasspool only copies our creatures, so not the most... This is basically a 6-land hand. And a Maze Mind. Should I keep something like this? We don't have a lot of early interaction in our deck. We're basically just, like, ramping and stuff, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I keep this. Keeping it on the strength of Maze Mind. I am going to scry on turn 1 here because... Oh, that was a good draw. I do not want to draw any more land. Not yet, anyway. That is not going to do it. No legendary stuff in our hand. Not going to be able to do anything with the Sundering. Oh, there's Kogla, of course, showing up right after I bin the other thing. Alright, Maze Mind on deck. They play Island into Mountain. 2 basics. And black. Midnight Clock. Okay, so opponent doing some ramping. Let's scry. Field. Field is very good. I think I'm going to keep that. We have no other way of fetching it, unfortunately. Yep, tick-tock. Tick-tock goes the clock. Actually, let's get a blue into play here. Provisioner. Pass to my opponent. And I am going to scry again here. I could even scry on my upkeep, but I'm... At some point, I want to draw some cards with Maze Mind, but I find the first couple ticks, especially in Cube, you're just scrying, trying to find... You have so many powerful things to get. Opponent's taking it very easy here, so maybe some kind of Grixis control deck. They're not doing anything. I mean, Midnight Clock's fine on turn 3, but no dual lands is also kind of weird for this Cube, as you can see, by our board and hand. Yeah, what is going on over there? More ramp. Okay. The day-night cycle begins. Are they going to kill? Okay. So this is 2 damage. When you cast your next instant or sorcery, exile the top 3. And then, okay, so the next instant sorcery does like a little mini impulse. Or what is it? You can cast? Oh, you can play one of them. Yeah, like kind of draws you a card. Sure. Mythos. Doesn't really do anything right now, right? Let's bin it. And I'm not gonna stop on my upkeep here because if we don't have anything else to do, shit, I might just draw a card here. Let's see. Let's draw like this in case we find a Llanowar elf. Atris. Okay. Atris isn't bad. We have 2 clones in our hand, so it's a good card to clone here, and we'll be able to play it next turn. Celestis. They draw discard on their upkeep. Okay. Midnight Clock still very far away from Time Twistering here. They toss a land. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Could Otawara that back to their hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can play it again, though, right? What is it? Oh, they pulled a Cavalier off the top of my deck. Sure. Yeah. So I could Otawara my own Cavalier back to my hand. Could clone it as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to clone it here. They are looting again off Celestis, because they double spelled. Need an Entomb for Legacy deck. Yeah, you play Reanimator? Ooh, Meteor Golem's a great draw. Sadly, we're not close to casting it here, but Cavalier will help. Let's put the Triome into play. We only have one blue? I do need double blue. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get another blue here. Okay, Thief, yada yada, all gets exiled. We can draw a card off the Maze Mind on end step, so let's pass. It's another reason to get an untapped land there. But yeah, Nicol Bolas is pretty good. What do they have in their yard? Description. Because they could even kill their own Cavalier to get something back from their yard and exile it. But that's pretty silly, right? Yeah, that's almost certainly better. They get to Fairy. Okay. Annoying. They're going to phase my guy out. Yeah. Nicol Bolas is so obnoxious, these kind of cards. It's annoying because we're just not playing any interaction. No counter spells or anything. Otherwise, we'd be able to do something about that. But, yep. Nicol Bolas going to win the game single-handedly here. Hey, Arthur, what's up? Yeah, long time no see. Okay, hold on. I can't give him treats now, but sure. Yeah, we'll give Neo some treats after this. Why not? Sure. So, opponent getting pretty lucky here, hitting all their big bombs in a row after ramping, just like they drew it up. We just kept a slow hand and didn't do anything this game. This turn we can Meteor Golem and kill something, though. I guess I should wait. I don't know what 2-mana instant I could possibly have here, but let's leave the stop on. Sure, Jin is not impressive. Get out of here. My turn. Have to play the untapped land here. Zombie time, baby. Okay. Mirror Hall in exile feels bad, man. Let's kill the Nicol Bolas. They loot, sure. And next turn we can clone our Meteor Golem, kill Tybalt, and I can even Kogla here and fight Cavalier. That's pretty annoying though, right? Cavalier is going to bring back Nicol Bolas. I just realized that. Shit. Super annoying. Oh, let's see what happens anyway. Siphoner gets back an instant or sorcery. They bring back... Yep. Prismar Command. Do not care. Been busy with work? Nice. Holidays? Yeah. Happy 4th of July to all my American friends. Hopefully you guys are having fun with the long weekend. Meteor Golem kills... That's true. I mean, yeah. Meteor Golem's awesome. Like, it's just one of the best cards. And again, when you have a bunch of clone or blink effects... Yeah, they get to kill it. Okay, so we're not going to be able to clone it now. Sad times. They drew to... Oh, wait, what? Because, oh, that was the next instant they played. That was from way back. That I was like, how did they have these cards in exile? It was from this Electrostatic Blast. Okay. Sure. So we're dead. We're going to lose this game, unfortunately. Yeah, fighting isn't great when they can instant speed phase you out. That's my Teferi, too. They just snagged it with Nicol Bolas. So we lost the game to Nicol Bolas, as expected. If you can't kill it, if you don't have any board when they play it, it's pretty much over. GG's. They got Thorns, they got Teferi, they hit very good stuff, so I can't stop them. Paluk. Let's make a zombie. I mean, we have so many big bombs in our hand. I don't think another one's gonna make any difference here. I think I might. Well, let's see. We can't double spell. Oh, I can't even Kogla. What am I saying? I don't even have triple green yet. Yeah, I had to play that land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could Pelucranos leave up the fight. Let's do that. Didn't I have... No, I can't do that. Oops, thought I had another black. I'm not paying attention here. I've kind of checked out of this game. I don't think we're going to win, but no excuse for all the misplay or the mistapping here. I don't know. I could have done Atris instead. That's the real decision here. Atris and then clone. Might have been better to do that, actually. But we have 16 cards. They have 12. Memory Deluge, Mirror Hall Mimic. Yeah, they're just random Grixis control deck. So, it's not good because we don't have any counter spells. That would dismantle a deck like this, but it is good because we're slow deck as well. We're not going to get run over, but they're definitely going over the top of us, I think. We'll see. Maybe if we draw a hand with a bunch of ramp in it, we can ramp. Like, I don't see any counter spells in their deck either, just a couple of removal spells. So, yeah, maybe we ramp really quick into a big, you know, Jinga Taxis or something, and that ruins them. This game, neither of us did anything until turn 6 or 7 or whatever, and they played Nicol Bolas, and that ended the game pretty much. We're still here a few turns later, but the damage from Nicol Bolas is enough to win the game. The Cavalier and the Teferi that it found are destroying me here. We don't have enough Vraskas, yeah. Vraska destroys CMC 3 or less, though. I don't even know what that would do here. It wouldn't kill anything. I mean, it'd kill this random... Oh, no, this guy's 4 mana? Okay. Oh, got my Blue Granos, sure. Don't really care. Keep wasting your time. I mean, this is... Yeah, we both have so much time it doesn't matter, but... Let our opponent keep doing whatever they want here. 9 cards in their deck. Don't think we're going to deck them because they have Midnight Clock about to trigger. That'd be pretty funny if we, I used, yeah, Otawara's already in play. I have no way to bounce that clock. Yeah, because they're counting on this clock. Oh, I mean, they could, actually, I can't bounce it. They could just activate it, right? They just could, pay the activation cost and put a bunch of counters on it. Flip it. Sure. Greedy. Very greedy here, my opponent. They're playing with fire. If I, Crux of Fate in their deck, yeah, sure. Better Offer. Some Garbo cards here. Put a random creature. These alchemy cards are so bad. They're poorly designed. Yeah, super greedy here. Really greedy. Because on my upkeep, I could have, you know, bounced, if I had Into the Royal or, well, Otawara, if it wasn't in play, anything, and I bounced that Midnight Clock, they have 3 cards left, I might just kill them. But yeah, I'm also going to be dead on board, so I would have to also survive their onslaught here. But they have ribbons. They can't kill me with ribbons. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So I could Atris here. I could show them Atris, show them Kogla or whatever, but they're going to Time Twister, so I don't really care. 17 cards. I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's just scoop. There's no point. I could, you know, I could make my opponent keep wasting their clock, but we both got lots of clock. There's no point. Let's just get to game 2. Same opponent you played before? No. Yeah, his name is different. His or her name. But, similar. Yeah, similar decks. Nicol Bolas decks, right? They're very straightforward. They're just control decks. They're not doing anything that fancy. God. If I had a green mana, this hand would be insane. Gotta mulligan this. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna ditch the Meteor for now. We're gonna shuffle, so it'll get shuffled back in anyway. It won't stay on the bottom or anything. And I think I'm gonna lead with Scryland. I would like to find... Yeah, I can't cast that. Would like to find another land. My opponent also scrying. But yeah, the Grixis piles, they're all the same. I am going to get this Maze Mind into play. Alright, scry. Ooh, Thief of Sanity. That's very good. Do I ramp or do I just slam Thief here? I think I'm just going to slam Thief. If they don't have an answer to this and I can start hitting them, that is very, very good for us. I like cards like this. Cheap threats that are so powerful, they have to be answered. Okay, good. So my opponent has the answer, but they have to take the whole turn off. So it's nice. It's like we get to time walk them there. Don't want another land. Yep. So they can't ramp. They can't, you know, play other stuff. Memory Deluge is good. Teferi's fine, but let's do this. Another blue. Play our land. Pass. I'm not going to keep scrying, I think, at this point. I want to use this to draw cards. Play our land. I could leave up Deluge here, or I could slam Teferi. Let's go for Teferi. I probably... Yeah, so I'm an idiot. I was going to leave up Deluge, but I thought... you know what? It's almost the same thing here, and I get to discard Deluge as well. Alright, we'll discard Mind Stone. Pass. Sure. And they get a couple cards. Teferi starts doing his thing. Dragon making noises in the background there. Okay. Opponent with no ramp, hopefully stuck with a bunch of 7-mana planeswalkers in their hand. Oh, there's some ramp. Okay, so we could see a Nicol Bolas next turn. Gonna draw some cards here. Do not want that. Could scry with Maze Mind as well. I don't really want that either. We do have 2 green. I could use another green source, but we'll find some land. Oh, and of course, unbelievable. So, yeah, let's draw here. Let's see if we can find a land drop. And then if not, we will Teferi. And then we can leave up Deluge. Okay, draw again. Still no land. Could discard Paluk. 3 cards. Damn, that's tough. Am I going to be using Shigeki? I might just channel Shigeki, right? Let's toss Memory Deluge. We'll go Paluk here. Pass to my opponent. And let's see what they've got on their turn. Six mana here. No triple green. Okay, sure. For no value? Oh, wow. Opponent didn't even kick it there. Here's the Nicol Bolas. Ugin. Okay. Sure. Ooh. Any land and we can slam that? I'm gonna toss Shigeki here. Oh! Beautiful. Okay, first instance and sorceries that they play get countered. So if they go to kill this guy, it just immediately gets countered. They need 2 spells to kill him. Or, like, Nicol Bolas or something. Okay. That was great. That was a green card as well for Cavalier, which is fantastic. Hopefully Cavalier finds the Field of the Dead off the top. That would be fantastic too. Let's see. See if we can get this game 2 here. My opponent does have 7 mana. They could slam Valky or whatever. Nicol Bolas. Those things would be good. Jinga Taxis, that's why these kind of cards are not that great. It's powerful, but it's still loses to a lot of stuff. Doesn't do anything about planeswalkers or anything, right? That gets countered. Okay, so that's their bait spell, and now they're going to play an actual removal spell. So we get a little 2-for-1 there. That's not too bad. Or not. Did they just straight up forget about that? Okay, well, there's field off the top. Didn't even need... Oh, they say oops. Yeah, sorry, dude. Gotta read the cards. Trust me, I know. I'm not a big reader. Do not like to read, usually. Okay, so they're going to get that card in their hand. That's fine. Now, whenever I play an instant or sorcery, I copy it, right? Isn't that what this says? Yeah, that's filthy. So I can actually Memory Deluge here and copy it. And I think that's got to be the play, right? So let's end the turn. Is it on your turn? Whenever you cast, yeah. It only triggers once each turn, though. Yeah, got it. Okay. They loot. We have 6 cards in the yard, so one more card and we can Polukranos here, but I'm going to take a card out of the yard here I'm going to Deluge here and copy it. That's going to be pretty damn good. Even if they counter one of the copies, that's still fine. Hey, Kothern, what's up? Happy stream day. I was going to say happy 4th of July, but I'll take it. How you doing, man? Have you been playing any Chromatic Cube? I assume you have, right? What do you think of it? It's not my style. It's fine. It's a cube, so it's automatically better than basically every set they put out, right? But this cube feels like it was designed by a Commander casual player who just wants to be Timmy and cast the giant things, and the whole cube is like very little interaction, just all the big haymakers. Okay, so that gets countered. That happens. Nice. Which means the other effect to the second half of this card didn't happen. They go for Crux. So we're going to Memory Deluge in response, copy it. And the first one resolves. Oh, the copy doesn't happen! God, I keep forgetting that. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's take Meteor Golem. Atris, maybe? How many cards do we have in our group? 21, yeah. Atris or Davriel, Karn. Let's just take Atris. I keep forgetting Memory Deluge. It looks at the amount of mana spent. And so the copy of... Anytime you copy a Memory Deluge, it doesn't do anything, right? Oh, I'm an idiot. You're not a cuber, yeah. I like... Well, if you like limited, then I don't know how you can't like cube. Cube is just... It's the best way to play limited. But this cube is not my favorite, that said. But if you're not much of a limited player to begin with, then it makes sense. I will be playing some more Constructed at some point. So I guess we just kill their Ugin here. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Trying to get a legendary card into play so I can Karns here. So maybe we go Atris Polukranos next turn. Let's see. See what they do. Sure. Tybalt's fine. They get a land off the top and seize the spoils. You got it. Okay. So we have 8 mana. I could Polukranos, activate, kill their 2/2, smack Tybalt for 3. They have ribbons, seize the spoils, 2 extra cards. Could play Tireless Provisioner, Cavalier. Cavalier puts a land into the battlefield, makes a treasure. That's 2 mana. Then I can't do anything else after that. Let's start with Atris. Because if I find a clone effect here, I can just clone Meteor Golem and kill Tybalt immediately. So let's start with Atris and see how my opponent stacks this. And let's see if we can... This is the fun game that you get to play with Fact or Fiction type effects, which are always... It's a blast. Hopefully there's a clone effect... Wow, he puts the clone effect face up. I have double blue here. I can see it through the thing, so I can definitely cast this. Really? Okay, so I'm going to take the clone here. I don't think it... Yeah, land. Nice try, bud. So we get to clone this. Kill Tybalt. That's exactly what we wanted to do. My opponent has 1 mana. I'm not sure if they'll be able to do anything about this, but apparently not. Okay, nice. Doing work. Swing with my 3/3. And they can pick up their card if they want, that's fine. They choose not to. Okay. Alright, now we've got Karn's Temporal Sundering online because Atris is a legendary card. Not a fan of this batch. A Cumberbatch, yeah. But yeah, it's this cube I don't love. It's a Timmy cube, right? It's just big fat things. Everybody's just throwing these huge haymakers, and whoever like throws the first one or ramps into the haymaker the fastest or goes, you know, draws enough of them more than their opponent. It's so draw dependent in the late game because everybody's playing these big bombs and has lots of mana, and there's very little interaction. The counter spells are bad. There's a couple that are okay, but okay, bounce my thing, scry 2, draw 2. And God, like look at the font here. You can't even read that. Return up to 2 target creatures, so obviously not returning my other creatures. Draw 2, scry 2, and then they make an illusion. 4/4, I guess. Sure. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 mana here. I like taking another turn, bouncing their 4/4. It's pretty good. And we get a. Ooh, I'm not even sure if I want to play that. 3. Yeah, you know what? I can. I can go this guy first, and then we play this, make a treasure. Triggers, get a zombie. Field of the Dead is awesome. I'm glad I first pick that card every time I see it. Because it's very, very good. So Karn's bounces something. Let's do that. I will take the turn. I will bounce you. Alright, time to swing. Crunch. Atris has Menace, so they can't block. They can chump if they want. They take 5. Okay. Djinn of Wishes. I think I'm going to Polukranos here and fight. Just so I can push through a pile of damage and put my opponent on the back foot here. Yeah, he gets to pull that card to their hand. Swings. And we have 3 mana left that I can't really do anything with. But they're at 2 life, so they used their Wrath already. They need to find a way to either bring back Crux of Fate or... yeah, we'll see. Maybe they have another Wrath, who knows. But they're in a tight spot. Let's see if they can get out of it. Nice. Too many cards I don't know. Yeah, that is an issue with Cube. So, you know, I remember being very intimidated by Cube when I saw, LSV was playing, like, this is way back in the day when LSV first started making, like, videos. He was really one of the first people to start doing it. And his Cube videos were so interesting because I always wanted to try Cube, but I was so intimidated by... this is like vintage Legacy Cube and stuff on Magic Online. GG, Heliquin. I was very intimidated by the Cube and all the combos and everything, the 2-card combos and everything, you know, I was... and so watching other people play Cube is very enlightening, especially when they are talking. I try and be as explanatory as I can. Is that a word? This is not bad. I'm going to keep this. I like to explain everything, tell people what I'm doing, why I'm picking this, and this is mostly stuff that I've heard other people say and do, right? This isn't like my theories that I'm regurgitating here. It's just, you know, I consume a lot of content. I've been watching people play Magic for, well, since they first started streaming and making YouTube videos and whatnot. Ooh, nice. Trying to catch me with no mana here, but I think we're good. Can't play any 2-drops, so let's scry. Yeah, because I want to play these untapped so I can... yeah, I don't know if I want this. I do need double blue, I guess, at some point. We'll find blue. And that's how you get better at Cube, really, is just watching other people play it and see what they're doing, and then watching why they pick certain cards and why they don't. Like, hearing, you know, somebody like LSV say, you know what, I'm not going to pick this first pick Library of Alexandria or something. And you're like, what? You're not first? Like, how? Why? And then you realize, but in this Cube, it's not that good, or whatever. Like, the other cards that seem busted, but aren't as good, you know, in the Cube. You can't... it's so hard to come to your own conclusions with that kind of stuff. You have to see other people doing it and hear them talking about it and why. And then you realize, and then you see the games and you're like, oh, that's why that card was so good. Wow, yeah, I didn't realize it did this or that or whatever. Okay, so my opponent with all their mana up here. I'm gonna go for Davriel. This is the bait spell. I want them to counter this. If they don't, that's fine, but resolves. So we get to -2 Davriel here. I don't know what we're gonna get. This is such a weird planeswalker. Manor Guardian. What does that even do? This is what I mean about the stupid alchemy cards. What is this? What is a Manor Guardian? Can somebody tell me? God damn it. I'm gonna look this up real quick. A 4/3 demon for 3. When it dies, each player seeks a non-land card with mana value 2 or less. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. My god. I only have 1 card in the yard. Should I conjure a Manor Guardian? Or whenever I draw a card, I gain 2 life. Is that good? Against control? Probably not, right? Wow, this is actually close. How are they killing me? Damage, right? Maybe I'm going to take the emblem. And then I lose 6 life? Yeah, fine. I'm going to gain that life back in 3 turns, so that's fine. Okay, weird card is weird. Davriel. Alright. Take 6. Opponents with 4 cards in their hand. Next turn, let's see what they do. If they don't tap out again, I don't know if they have a counter. They probably would have countered that, right? Because otherwise they're just doing nothing with their turn. Ah, Siphoner. Bring back a Braid. Sure. So they get to kill Davriel here. Okay. Yep. Fine with me. You like Davriel? It's weird. I mean, it's okay. Is it a fun card? Yeah. But is it good? I don't even think it's good. You're getting a good effect, but then you're getting a negative effect, and it's like I don't know. It's so weird to me. Okay, so let's go. You know what? Wait a minute. What am I gonna do this turn? Should I just Atris? Let's Atris first and see if my opponent counters this. They might think that we need a land. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see how they stack up the piles here. Atris time. I love Atris. It blinks, it gets copied, it's useful in a bunch of different ways. Anytime a creature has a good ETB ability, it's so much better than any other type of ability, whether it's static or activated. This kind of ETB thing is so abusable, especially in cubes like this where they put a bunch of blink effects and clone effects and, all that stuff. Opponent's gotten a Braid in hand. They can kill my guy, but that hardly matters. Ooh. I don't need the land, and I don't really need the reality chip, so I'm going to take the face down card. Djinn of Wishes, huh? Okay. And pass to my opponent. Maybe they're going to kill my guy? Memory Deluge. Yep. But Davriel is a fun card. I get it. It's goofy, right? It does really weird stuff, but it's almost like we're playing Plane Chase or something with this card. Like, it's just... Yeah, you get this good thing and then a bad thing, so what does that mean in the end? They kind of cancel each other out, so the card doesn't do anything. It's a 4 mana that doesn't protect itself. It doesn't, I guess you can kill a creature. So, okay, I guess it does protect itself a little bit, but that's not even... -3. -3 is not even that great. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I don't know if opponent has a... What is this? Put a random creature 5 or less? Oh, you're so lucky. And he hits a 5? X or less. So they could have got... Well, my Land of War Elf is in the yard, but they could have got some crappy reality chip... Oh, no, reality chip's in the yard, too. They could have got something crappy, but instead they get the full 5 mana, 5 drop here? Come on. Whatever. We get the Time Walk. I'm good. I'm fine with it. So let's bounce the... Ward 1! Oh, it gets Ward 1 from the stupid whatever what is this thing called? Where did it go? Better Offer? Randomly gives Ward 1. Okay. So weird. I really want a Sundering here. But I need to wait a turn? That is ridiculous. Oh, I'm such an idiot. God. I forgot about the Ward 1, so now, in hindsight, I should have played my tapped land so that I could play untapped land next turn and slam Jin or Karn into Jin. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Okay, I do want to play this when I can actually get rid of that guy. So, do I just slam Jin of Wishes here? Or Memory Deluge? Let's get Jin going. And no attacks. Oh, that's so obnoxious. God. And the tap land means I can't even do it again next turn. Like, ugh. I just forgot about this stupid... It shows it on there, but these symbols, I haven't memorized what all the... Like, I can't remember what that one is. It's Ward, apparently. Like, that's the kind of weird thing about a lot of the alchemy cards. Yeah, sure, Tibalt. They do a thing, but then they have these random other words tacked on. It's why, like, a lot of people hate alchemy. There's way too wordy. They exile Jin, sure. Beanstalk. God, that's so ridiculous. So what do I do here? I'm trying to think of a way to hit Tibalt, but I can't. I could Karn's bounce the Saiba Siphoner, kill Tibalt. I want to bounce that Cavalier. Oh, I'm getting so punished here by not playing this last turn. I need to get the Tibalt off the board, right? Yeah, let's Karns. I'll take a turn. I'm going to bounce this idiot. So annoying. The Ward 1 randomly being relevant here. Okay, let's kill Tibalt. And I'm going to play this as a land so I can slam Jin next turn. Untap. Gain some life. Alright. Jin's pretty good. Counter their first spell. Swing for 3 again here. Alright. Okay. They have less than 10 minutes on their clock as well. Not sure if that's going to be relevant, but both of us are playing slow decks, so you never know. They have 19 cards to our 21. Anytime you're playing these very controlling matches where you're drawing a lot of cards, they're drawing cards, both of you are milling and doing all this kind of stuff, keeping an eye on the deck is very important. Deck size, how many cards you have in your deck. Don't let them tell you that deck size doesn't matter, alright? It matters. And keeping track of the time as well, very important. Things that you don't normally keep track of in a lot of matches, you have to watch more carefully when you're playing control mirrors and these kind of slow... This cube is all these, slow haymaker decks that you got a lot of card draw and self-mill and this kind of stuff. So they play our Jin. Ooh, there's Kogla. We do have triple green. First card they cast is countered every turn. So the counter spells get countered. So I think I'm going to go for Kogla here and fight that Jin of Wishes. Which is pretty sick, because if I get to untap with Kogla, I can bounce Atris to my hand, make it indestructible. If I kill the Cavalier, they get to get a card back, so I'm just going to kill Jin of Wishes here. I wonder if they're going to forget about the Jin Gitaxis again and trying to braid my Kogla after damage. We'll see. They're looking at Jin. I think they're not going to screw that up again. They know Jin is going to counter their braid here. But this is all the cube is. Just these giant fatties throwing them against each other. And yeah, it's kind of silly. But Davriel is cool. It's interesting, but I just don't think it's good. It's like a lot of these alchemy cards. Okay, so that gets countered. Kogla fights. They have another spell here? 2 mana left. Another spell! Okay, so they 2-for-1 themselves. Kogla does not fight, and then we pass the turn. No attacks. Memory Deluge really is annoying with Jin, because even though you copy it, it doesn't... The copy is 0. It looks at 0 cards. Pretty annoying. It's not a, yeah, I don't know. It's a good card, but yeah, I've done this multiple times in this cube where I tried to copy this and then it didn't copy and I was like, wait, what? What happened there with Rutha or with whatever? And then somebody in the chat's like, yeah, it's look at the top X, where X is the amount of mana you spend on the spell. And I'm like, oh, right. So you're going to kill Jin Gitaxis here, I presume. You got it. Yep. Now let's see if we can kill Nicol Bolas, because they have to kill my Atris here. If not, I get to Kogla and then fight their Dork. We gain 2 life. And then my Menace creature can kill Nicol Bolas. So let's see if this resolves. Yeah, we're fighting this again. And they have 2 mana. This time we hit him. Okay, and now we swing. Wow, is this going to work out in our favor? Yeah, that's fine. It's not enough, because they can't cast it this turn, right? This guy doesn't make it free or anything, does it? No. Okay. Nice. Nicol Bolas down. Valky down. Oh, he can double block. Ah, right. I see, I see. That's why they did that. Okay. Cool, cool. Gotta find another way to get Nicol Bolas out of here. Yeah, we'll see. See what we draw. Nicol Bolas in play is not good for us. Man. Yeah, that's frustrating. I mean, I'm going to swing with Kogla here. But surely they're going to either kill Kogla. Oh, they've got Inscription in hand. Yeah, they're just going to kill Kogla, right? Did they exile our Field of Ruin? You're so lucky, dude. And they found... What did they find? Oh, Teferi, sure. Ah, super lucky. Okay, well, looks like we're going to lose unless my opponent times out here. What are you going to do? I'm gaining a lot of life. I don't know. We're not going to deck ourselves here. I'm going to try not to. So, I don't know. Maybe we can time out our opponent. That'll be 2 rounds we win due to time. Surely they're going to Inscription. Yeah, that's just has to be the play here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. 5, yep. Don't care. They didn't put any manlands in this cube either. Yeah, it's... Oh, wow. Was that a good draw? That was a good draw. Bonk. Bye, Bolas. Yeah, that was one of our outs. That was lucky. Gaining 2 a turn. My opponent's going to have a tough time. Now they're under 4 minutes on their clock here. Bolas is gone. Valky's gone. They've got some beef in play, but... Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. We've got beef in our hand, and they know. They know it. Next turn, I could go Tireless Provisioner. If we play a land, make a treasure, I can Beanstalk, land, treasure, and then slam Karn. Let's see if that works out in our favor. Who knows? My opponent's down to 12 cards to our 15 as well. So they're on a... Their clock is ticking, and they've got deck issues they've got to worry about as well. They've got to kill me very quickly, and every card we draw gains us 2 life. Unfortunately, Karn and Memory Deluge don't draw cards. They put cards in your hand, which is not the same. Not going to trigger the life gain emblem. Let's see. We have the Glasspool Mimic in play. So we still have the Mythos. Yeah, so I'm not going to block here because Mythos off the top makes Meteor Golem number 2. And that's pretty good. Oh, they're digging. Yep. They have a Ribbons, too. I have to be careful. They have a lot of mana here. They could Ribbons me out. Tezzert's Gambit sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did they play? Ugin? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they can do a lot of damage with Ribbon here. Yep, you can gain all the life you want. They go down to 10 cards. Ugin cannot kill Meteor Golem, though. No blocks. So they can do Ribbons for 8. Gotta be a little bit careful. They can also phase out my Golem, which I presume they're gonna do. Yeah, make it 2/2. Gain some life. There's a land. So I can go Provisioner. I could even make food here to gain life, but I think I'm going to make treasure first. Treasure Scry. That goes to the bottom. We don't have a Field of Ruin in our deck anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go Beanstalk. Get a land. That comes in untapped. That triggers the Provisioner. Treasure. And then I can Karn make a Karnstruct here. Should I plus or minus Karn? I'm gonna minus here. I think the only way they're winning is pushing through a bunch of damage. They're gonna phase something out with Teferi, then phase another thing out with Teferi. No? Oh, wow. Okay. I think they should have phased there. Because then they might actually be able to put me low enough they can kill me with ribbons. But they're not. So I will not attack. They have almost a minute left. This is close. This is game 3 of round 3. This is for the 3-0. They play Celestis, sure. They've got a 4-card grip here. This is... anything could happen. We have no idea what their deck is capable of. We've gone through a few of their bombs already. Oh, that was such a lucky draw. Damn. So I'm dead. Okay. They phase out my 1-1. No? Wow. Okay. Love that. Block the 5-5. Doesn't have trample. I'm at 10, but they've tapped a bunch of mana, so they don't have enough to ribbons me. 3, 6, 7. Still not enough. They have 50 seconds left. Oh, okay. GG. Well, that's all she wrote. We go 2-1. Opponent drew kind of perfect there at the end. That's unfortunate, but not much we could have done. I could have made food and left up the food, but then we wouldn't have had a creature, and we would have taken another 5 there, so it would have been the same result anyway. But I'll see you in the next draft.